Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Marcelino Verdika and I am from Mechanical Engineering Department. In EDS, I'm from Team U with my mentor Juan Syahputra. Today I will talk about what I have learned from Technical Briefing and UDC 2022 by Retail and explaining it. But before that, I would like to say apologize if my speech is not good enough because I'm still in the learning progress, and I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. Okay, now let's get started. The first is the tournament flow. Uh, there is 6 preliminary rounds for the tournament flow. There will be 6 preliminary rounds where all teams are obligated to participate in all 6 preliminary rounds. All team and N1 judges are obligated to participate in the 6 preliminary, with rank of each preliminary rounds will be delivered on oral adjudicator or OA, except for round 6, which will be silent round. So after the debate is over, there will be a head judge who will giving a verbal judge who will convey the first rank, second rank, third rank, and fourth rank, and the reason behind the decision. Result from 6 preliminary round will be accumulated to determine teams advancing to elimination rounds. So the result for the preliminary rounds will be accumulated to determine the teams that will be enter the elimination round, including victory point, winning points, and team scores. Next is elimination round. In elimination round in NUDC, we'll be picking 32 top teams that will be debating in the finals, and 16 novice teams that are not in the top 30 top N1 judges based on feedback score, and will be nominated breaking judge and will judge elimination round. During the debate, on cam mandatory for debates throughout the debates. Before the debate start, your judge will ask you to submit several information from you, that is speaking order and POI preference. This means tell us your team speaking order, who spoke first and who's the second, and how do you prefer to accept a POI. For example, if you prefer the hand raise feature throughout the chat box, or unmuting yourself. We also highly encourage and enforce everyone to respect their opponent's POI reference. And next is deliberation and OA. After the debates end, there are the step by step for the debaters and judges. And for the debaters, firstly is first exit the record rooms. This is not leaving the meeting. This is exciting breakout room, and please wait inside main room until your judge asks you to return. Then you will listen to oral adjudication or OA. You will listen on your ranking on round and reasoning behind the ranking. You need to submit judge feedback score to your chair who delivered the OA. Judge feedback score is your evaluating and ranking by the reasoning that the judge give you by when give you a certain ranking. So when the judge said you got fourth or got first, they will tell you got first because what the reason A, B, C, or D, or is good or not, whether or the judge is actually judging you fairly or not, whether this judge actually clearly delivers a good reasoning or not. The range is 1 to 10. The breakdown on what is a 1 or what is a 10 will be provided to you in your frequent form. We are highly encouraging you to actually start with this immediately after the judge delivers DOA. Next, for judges, we are highly encouraging you to wait inside the breakout room with the other judges. because you will need to discuss and you will need to deliberate with other judges. Your chair will be the one moderating the discussion, and the chairs will be submit all ballots, including the debates ballots, the team score and everything, and also the judge feedback score towards their panels and trainees. And then one of the judges, it can be the chair, it can be one of the panel, will be the one calling the visitors from the main room to return to the breakout room. You can. Next is the judge feedback. For judge feedback, after listening to oral adjudication, each team is obligated to submit judge feedback score towards the judge who delivered the oral adjudication throughout their private URL. This is a common mistake where that often find every year during NUDC is that the debaters fill in feedback for everyone when the debater should only fill in the judge who give oral judging. This judgment is from each team and not each member. We can take a note that the judge who delivers the oral adjudication. Next is constructive. If there are spare time between rounds, team is allowed to contact your judge via Discord to receive constructive. Mention your judge in general text channel. Next is missing panel. Missing person. Sorry. If your team are missing, we are going to wait for you 2 until 10 minutes. If you still missing or able absence without leave, we are going to deploy swing teams. Be on standby next round since you might be allocated for the next round. If the speaker is missing or unable to return, or for whatever technical difficulties sorry, unable to deliver a speech, the other attending member will deliver a speech on their behalf. And this is commonly called as a iron person. And this can apply to you if one of your team members unable to deliver a speech. Your team will be scored as it is, and there will be no score deduction. In case of missing panels and trainees, we are going to wait for you 2 until 3 minutes. If you still missing or able, the debate will proceed without any those missing panels and trainees. Please be on standby for the next round and still be eligible to break if your team is missing or the iron person for more than one round. Unfortunately, you will be ineligible to break. Teams cannot miss an iron person or on elimination rounds. So if your team suddenly has to put 10 person during elimination round, unfortunately we are going to replace you. We may be breaking the research bricks for the example. And the next one is observer. There will be no observers in for NUDC or KDME. Only registered participants in NUDC or KDME can watch the debate or tap Teams research the right to kick any unidentified account, start exhibiting. So for the example, if you forgot to rename yourself, the tab team research unable to identify who you are. Unfortunately, we are able to keep you up from limited. Next one is ballots and feedback summary. For judge, feedback score will be delivered by teams to the chairs to the panel, and trainees panels will not have to submit any judgment scores. For the ballots, teams will not submit and will not be submitting any ballots. Chairs will submit 2 ballots, typical and Google form, before delivering OA. Panel and trainee will not have to submit anything. And I think that's all I can say in today's video. I hope you guys understand something from my speech. I will end it with wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.